about that time.
Yeah.
We'd love to welcome you to 12 o'clock in the tent.
12 o'clock in the tent. And I ain't even bent.
Not
Look,
yet.
I'm heaven sent. No, yeah, a pelican. Fly as hell. Look, I don't even need a suit. I'ma do me, you should do you.
Do you?
I'ma go past the roof. I'ma always speak the truth. Look, this is just the root. This is just the root. This is just a creator. Please don't be a hater. And I'ma see you later. Oh, you gon' see me later. Used to me now laters. Now it's noodles for the child. I'ma milk the cow. Got a crazy style. Look, I ain't seen you in a while, but I know that you still hating on the flow. I ain't seen you in a while, but I know. Hey, you still hating on the flow. Free the creators.
Yes! That's the Realist, everybody. Hello, welcome to a new week of 12 o'clock in the tent. We got all the Realists today, and we have a really, really special guest that's joining us today. So let's get started. I am Lady Lonnie, just call me Lonnie, and I'm on the track, and I got some very special people.
It's Slash J in the tent today.
Artist Hefe.
Vaughn, how's it going?
Vaughn is our special guest. He's going to be giving us his opinion today on our subjects. We are talking pop culture, but we want to go back a little bit with Tupac and his history. Like, I was thrown the other day when we were talking, and Les is a huge Tupac fan like myself, and we were talking about the history of it and how much native Los Angeles know about Pac, and then kind of just the difference. So, Vaughn, do you know anything about Pac?
You know, I came here in '97 when out from the Philippines. I didn't know too much, honestly. I didn't know too much because I wasn't aware of it. I found out later on, obviously. You know, I believe he's more than an artist. He transcended artist status. It's a movement. It's like he's an icon. More than a pop culture, but a hip hop icon, especially in Los Angeles. When you see merchandise of hip hop related stuff, it's Tupac,
Pac,
Biggie, maybe NWA, but definitely Pac is like the icon.
He totally is. How'd you get into Pac, Les?
I honestly, at this point, I can't remember. I would like to say my dad, but I honestly can't genuinely remember my dad or my mom playing him. Which is interesting. He was always just prominently played around me. I didn't really have to get into him. You know, it was just always around. It was just there. You know, like almost like Michael Jackson. Like that type of music is just always there. I feel like those two artists will never fade out.
Definitely.
I think same thing for me too. It was just always around, you know what I'm saying, in the house. And I had older brothers, there's always, always playing it as well. But I agree with you that he definitely transcended the art and the music. I think I was saying the other day that Tupac is more like a spirit. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like he's a whole soul, a whole different entity. And it's just dope to see his soul embedded in LA. You know, this is it's like the heart of it, and to hear people who like maybe 16 years old, who's here in LA and from LA, that to know who Tupac is. I mean that shows you your impact. You know what I'm saying? And how vast your soul touched
So true.
the people.
And in every situation, like LA, full of so many different cultures, different people, different walks of life. Everyone knows Tupac. Everyone knows a song. Everyone has a favorite song. And it's so cool how it bridges that cultural gap, I feel like, with his music. Today, like when he passed away, that was so long ago. Like, what was it, 97?
Yeah.
97. And he died in Las Vegas. Still, every time, like, we go to Las Vegas, right on that side of the corner where he was shot, you see in all the documentaries as they're coming around, making that turn right before he was shot, the angle and everything, there's always a candle lit, right? He was, like, one of the realists. So let's break it down. Everyone's favorite Pac song. If you don't have one, it can be universal, but let's try. Ambition as a Writer.
Of course.
It's tough. I think it's a tie for me between three ties: Changes, Hit 'Em Up.
Woo! Okay, I forgot about that one.
Live and Die in LA.
Nice.
Just like talking about
Good
Tupac now,
choices.
it's like I get chills. Like it's like almost like as if
He's here
with
nodding.
us. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
I get I'm like goosebumps. Look at this. I get
Me
goosebumps.
too.
Yeah.
Just talking about him, like, wow.
It's like he really never died. And I think that's
Yeah.
why there's so many conspiracy. Like he put so much life into his work. I think that's why we have all these conspiracy theories that he isn't dead, because it's like he can't be. You know, it's like how
Right.
you know all this life, all this
Right.
beautiful work. How can it not
Yeah.
no longer? You know, how can it be no longer? Simply put.
yeah.
But back to the subject, I think my favorite has to be Bomb First
Okay.
off
Okay.
of Machiavelli. That's probably my favorite album. Bomb First and Girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend. It took me a long time to realize he wasn't actually talking about a girl. It took me like 2 summers ago.
Okay, I don't know what he's talking about.
So listen again and figure it out. He's not talking about a female at all.
Tell us.
He's talking about his first gun.
Oh.
Me and my
I had a feeling.
girlfriend doing 95 when we ride, Strap for Survival.
Yeah. Oh
It's a
my
girl.
gosh.
I
What?
bought you your first shares when you turned 22. Like, what? You gotta listen again.
Yeah.
My girlfriend,
Yeah.
blacker than the darkest night. She when act up, she got the heart to fight.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
whole ass gun. I'm like, what? You so
Yeah.
wrong, bro. Like, still, it's
Right.
still even that. You know,
Yeah.
20 years after he's been gone, we're still finding even more messages in his music. You know, like what? This music is so old. He has not given us music in over 20 years, and we're still finding messages.
Right.
And I think that's
Definitely.
what's so beautiful about his work too.
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
But my all-time favorite, Dear Mama, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's what I should have
Like,
said.
That's
That's-
just like,
Oh man.
because he just let you know, well, for me, that it's okay to feel. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be hard. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
okay to feel that on top of the, you know, what the song is about, the content, but it's just like, dang, like I felt you. You know what I'm saying? This is like, I really felt you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I hear it, like,
Yeah, and it's nice to see males
Yeah.
encouraging other, like males, that it's okay to feel
Right, it's okay.
intersectional. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
beautiful because I mean I think that's more attractive as a woman myself. But just saying. So let me ask you, last thing on the Pac subject. You guys see the documentary and thoughts on it?
I haven't.
I did it.
I
Now,
haven't
what
seen
about the
it.
movie?
Which one?
No.
Oh, no.
Well,
I
documentaries for sure. Movie. I mean, no, I haven't seen the movie.
I heard
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh.
mixed reviews of the movie.
What'd you hear about it?
I mean, it wasn't.
It was like hit or miss, right?
was
Some
hit or
people said it
miss.
was authentic.
Yeah.
Other people said it was fake.
It's tough. I don't know. I didn't want to watch it just to, like, I don't want to taint like my image of him
Yeah.
because the Biggie movie. I don't know.
It tainted it.
I mean the only successful biopic I think that came out was NWA. That was the only one that was like, because they were. I mean, obviously they're still alive, most
Yeah.
of them. So like they could actually give a accurate portrayal, but yeah, I don't know.
Dang, love it.
I didn't watch. I personally didn't have too much interest in watching it. Certain things, like you said, I like my image of him. I want to keep it.
Yeah, you two are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched a little clip off of go online or whatever, and I just didn't like the actor, to be honest, to playing the main actor playing Pop.
You think? I think they chose him more
thought
on
it
looks
was-
too.
I thought he was kind of corny, so I just had to like stop watching it. And then I think, like everybody else said, you gotta let something you just gotta let live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just gotta let.
And to be honest, he was really, I think he was relevant. I saw it, and I didn't know I was going to see it, but I ended up watching it. And I thought I learned a lot of new stuff, but at the same time, because of the reviews, I wasn't sure what to take away as fact and what not to. So it's interesting, but if you guys have any input on our POC discussion today, please email us. We're going to have all of our contact information on our page. And if there's any other things you guys want to hear on our next podcast, be sure to put that in your email too with the subject podcast. Okay, that's sounding fact. Okay, wait.